It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back playing City Skylines in my military base, Camp Disaster. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I've taken the weekend off from streaming, but I am happy to be back. I had a great weekend hanging out with some family members I hadn't seen for a while. So that was a lot of fun. Actually, it was my brother who lives on the East Coast came over to Arizona with his family, and yeah, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. We only got in one argument. I got in a little bit of an argument with him that he doesn't think aliens are a thing. I didn't understand that. Because we started talking about how, you know how the DoD has recently this last year released reports about saying that the government admits there is unidentified flying objects, UFOs, that they don't know what they are. And so it's just got me thinking, maybe these alien things are a thing. And he doesn't think they're a thing. But the DoD has released a statement saying they don't know what they are. So they are a thing. I don't know. He doesn't think aliens are a thing. We got in a little fight about it, but that's okay. We still had a good time. So, yeah, there is that. Hello to everybody in chat. V5 is here saying hi. How's it going, V5? V5 says, I mean, like 8% of the U.S. workforce is aliens, I think. Oh, V5. Oh, my goodness. We're talking about aliens from outer space. Okay. So, what are we doing today? Oh, we are making custom car dealerships in City Skylines. This is something, I've done a little bit of this in the past, but I really kind of want to go all out here. And I think it's going to be fun. I mean, yeah. You know, if we looking at this city, we have some demand for residential and commercial. And we actually our unemployment's pretty low, so we have enough jobs for everybody. We fixed the jobs in the last stream. So the jobs are much more balanced than it used to be. We have like no unemployment in our factories over here, which is good. We're still having like really bad problems with health in Tent City. Apparently Tent City is not the most healthy place to live. I don't get it. But yeah, so I don't know how to fix that, so we're just going to ignore it for the time being. But yeah, so we have demand for residential, we have demand for commercial, so I thought we would go over here to our civilian area over here and continue to build this out, but specifically build some car dealerships, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. V5 says, when I worked for NORAD, we had lots of UFOs, mostly when IFF went down. Really? See, this is what I'm saying. I mean, it all makes sense to me. I just, okay. This is all I'm going to say about this. The pyramids in ancient Egypt. How did the pyramids get there if it wasn't for aliens? That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, the other thing we worked on last time was we built this brand new oil area over here, and it looks like this is going well. We'll probably, you know, keep our eye on this as the stream goes along, just making sure that this is going all right. We do have some businesses over here. It looks like we have one that's asking for workers. Oh, but these all have lots of workers, so that is good. We also probably need some transportation to get over here. I'm not so sure about that. After the stream also, I took some time off stream just to make this interchange look beautiful, and doesn't this look great? Oh my goodness. I put like trees and stuff in here. It looks so nice. But this is the main interchange. This connects this freeway system to this freeway system, and then creates off-ramps to go to the oil area, which is going to be super important. Yeah, so I fixed all the problems with this from the last stream, and it's working great. Yeah, no, not even like any major traffic or anything. Yeah, perfect lane mathematics here. what a beautiful interchange. And of course, you know, it's mostly beautiful because I started with the beautiful interchange that came with the map. So that's why it looks so good, and I just added all these extra things on the side. We should probably also talk about mass transit because I have so many buses on my bus route. So we got these like military looking buses, which I think are so cool. But I have so many of them. Look at, there's one here and then one here. Like I got like oh, and there's another one right here. I have so many buses. It's kind of maxed out the bus route. But look at how, despite all of these buses, look at how many people are waiting. Like there's so many people waiting. And I mean, I can't even put any more buses on this route. We got enough buses. Yeah, so I mean, this military base is not without its problems. I'll just say that. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for other mass transit options that we should use, I'm a little bit of a loss. I don't know how to do this. Maybe we could do like a railroad between the areas or something. Like obviously we need more people or just more transit routes. I'm guessing that a lot of people go back and forth from here to here, probably, is like a lot of the traffic, but I don't know. Sel Yang is in chat. Hey, how's it going? Liam is in chat. Sel Yang says, why do all maps for this interchange? Wait, why do you need all? I don't know what you're asking, Sel Yang. Why do you need maps for this interchange? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Liam says, welcome back. How was your family time? It was awesome, man. It was awesome. I had so much fun. It's good to be back, though. I really miss streaming. Like, I like my whole deal. Like, I gotta do it every day. I don't know. I think I'm like, could it be I'm addicted to streaming? I think I have a problem. Selying says, why do you need all the ramps? Oh, all the ramps. Oh, well, I have one ramp for each direction. It's just a different ramp for every direction. B5 says, funny story. An engineering professor I brought up an inscription on one of the pyramids as the first engineering change order in history. That's funny. B5 says, military bases are big on public transit. It's hard to take stuff when you can't bring your car to work. Is there lots of public transit on bases? I'm trying to think of the bases I've been on. I don't remember there being a lot of buses on the base. Because they're like the military base wouldn't have its own buses, I don't think. Like it would have to be like city buses that they would allow on base. I didn't think there was that many buses on the bases I've been on. But maybe it's different for different bases. Liam says you should call the addiction hotline provided by YouTube. Selying says the one highway goes across the bridge, but also across the tunnel ramp going the same way. Okay, what is Selying? Selying is talking about the interchange. Hold up. So he's saying we don't need as many ramps. Are you saying that we could just keep going straight? Like these could keep going straight? Because I'd have to connect off of this, I think is what you're saying. Because these go to here. No, and these go to here. And these go to here. So I have a ramp for every direction. V5 says most bases have buses, but no other public transit. They have both their own buses and city buses. Oh, I guess you're right, because they do need to like move troops around to different parts of the base. That's true. So V5 is right. Yet again, V5 is right. Yeah, I don't know. We need to rethink this public transit thing, because all we have the one bus, and I'll show you. The bus, where is it? Oh, you can barely see it, but it like goes around. It goes around in a loop, and then goes over to here, goes around a loop, and then comes back. And that's our mass transit for the city. It's one line that goes back and forth. Liam says, your ramps are redundant. How are these redundant, guys? I don't understand what you guys are saying. How is this redundant? They look beautiful. V5 says, one place I worked had a base bus at the start and end of each shift for my workplace. Selyang says, helicopters. Selyang, that is such a good idea. We should add helicopter stops, because they have lots of helicopters on military bases. We should do that for sure. Selyang, you're a genius. I don't think I've ever done helicopter stops. Helicopter. Yeah, helicopter stops. Here it is. Oh, we should totally do that. V5 says redundancy equals fault tolerant. Maybe it's a good thing I have redundancy. Oh, is he saying... I don't see where you're saying there's a redundancy, though. You know, can someone, like... maybe... Okay, here. You could take a picture of the screen and post it in Discord with arrows showing me where the redundancy is, because I just don't see it. I don't think there's any redundancy here. Okay, we're going to move on. Liam says helicopters are a madhouse. Yeah, helicopters are not always the safest either. I mean, it's probably not the best idea for mass transit, but there's been some bad helicopter crashes. V5 says, I don't think I've ever seen scheduled military helicopters for basic transportation. Liam says, all the Sims love helicopters. All right, so talking about dealerships, car dealerships, I have identified this as being a great area for some dealerships. So you know how in cities, you'll drive down a road and there'll be like one main road in the city where all the car dealerships are lined up against. I don't understand why this happens. Like, why does that happen? But for some reason, all the car dealerships want to be next to each other on one road. It seems like that in every city. Well, anyway, I thought this is a main road. Everyone has to drive down here. So it's probably be a very lucrative place to put the car dealerships, because they would make everyone would drive past and look at the cars all day. So we're going to put a bunch of stuff here. But before we do that, I want to just fill out the rest of this residential section. Since we have a bunch of residential demand, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, by the way, I also have a lot of money. We have $500,000, so I'm not worried about running out of money anytime soon, which is good. This already has water pipes, so all we have to do is plug in all of these different residentials. Let me make sure we're zoned in. Yes, we're zoned in. We have this district set for low density green cities residential. So we have all these beautiful houses. Look at all of these. Isn't this wonderful? I love these. So let me just plop these down. I'm just going to do these manual ones here. Or this manual brush. Just fill in all these little areas. And, you know, we have police and fire and everything in this area, so I don't think we need any services or parks. We could probably put in another park. Yeah, let's put in one more park down at the end here or something, because we have a big park right here. Yeah, they could probably use another park right in here. So let's put in, let's see what parks we got. Let's put in, A picnic park. Ooh, that's a good idea. Wait, let me see what else we got. Small city park. No. Oh, we could do sports things. Oh, I want to put some more sports things in this area too, but not right here. Not right there. Grass cluster. Is that a park? Okay, let's do the picnic park. I really like this one. Oh, it's very big. Okay, we're going to have to put this... Probably here's the best spot for it. Oh, by the way, I added a new mod. I forgot to tell you guys this. I added a mod. This is actually a very old mod. It's back from like, I want to say it's from 2016 and has never been updated. So I'm surprised it's not crashing my game. But there's a mod that removes the dust clouds when you place things down. So if you notice, I just placed this down and there was no like dust cloud that came up. And that actually like makes your game run so much better because the dust clouds, especially when you do like a whole line of trees at once, the dust clouds automatically like drops your FPS way down. So yeah, when you're putting down trees and buildings and stuff, now I have no dust clouds. And let me just show you what is it called? It's called Subtle Bulldozer and More is the name of the mod. And so you can, I've disabled bulldoze effects and placement effects for networks, buildings, trees, and props, which just means there's no sound or dust cloud when I place stuff down. And I kind of like it. I kind of like there not being that dust cloud. So if you guys are wondering why is there no noise or when I place it down, that's why. I put on a mod to turn that off. Okay, so we just need to fill this section in. I did make one other mod change. I'm going to let this run to see if these grow in. Yep, we already got one growing in, so this is great. I did make one other mod change, which was, I took off, I don't know if you guys remember, but remember the last stream, there was this thing happening where the colors were like changing. Like it happened like 3 times during the stream. Like the look of everything changed. And I had to go into Theme Mixer, which is this mod here, and like fix it every time it happened. I figured out why that was, and it was because I was running 2 mods called Theme Mixer and Render It. And they're kind of incompatible with each other, but they've never caused problems in the past. But Render It had just gotten an update that day of my last stream, which completely broke it. And so I no longer use Render It. I just use Theme Mixer, which does all the same things. I don't know why I was running both of them at the same time. But yeah, so use Theme Mixer and not Render It, and I made that change as well. Yeah, it's funny, you know, mods are always constantly changing. It's like almost every single day, because I run like 80 mods. Almost every single day, at least one mod is getting an update. And it gets an update, and that could cause incompatibilities with other mods. And so I am constantly like having to stay up to date with all of these mods and figure out what's going on with them. It's part of the fun for me, though, because I really like using all these different stuff. Taco Time is in chat. Hey, how's it going? Selyang says you need to look at the arrows on the roads to see if the ramps make sense. I think I did. I think I've looked at the roads. V5 says military helicopters are generally on a requested basis given the cost of operation. Liam says you need a Kia dealership. Really, a Kia dealership? I'll look and see. I might have one. I'll look and see. V5 says the city wants to force them all into one area as an undesirable land use, so they limit them to one area. $500,000 is not even one M1A2 tank. Liam says you need a Ford dealership too. All right, let me see what kind of dealerships I have. B5 says lots of sports cars for all the E4 promotions. Oh yeah, you know we're going to have sports cars in these car dealerships. Liam says, when are we going back to the other towns? Soon. We'll go back to the other towns soon. But, you know, I like to get, like, when I do a town, I like to stay with it for a while. So I'm really, like, enjoying the military base at the moment. So we're going to stick with this for a while. Probably the next city we'll go back to is the Lost Valley. Because remember when we were working on the Lost Valley and I built that big airport? And there was all that area around the airport? I have all these ideas for stuff to do with that area that we didn't get a chance to get to. So I really kind of want to go back to the Lost Valley and, like, there's areas I want to work on. So that's probably next. Okay, so right along here is where we're going to do the commercial area as this residential builds up. Okay, and look at our residential demand is going down, which is great, which means this is all working. Okay, so we're just going to put down some of these dealerships along here. So what did Liam say? Liam said Ford. I don't know if I have a Ford, but I have a Chevy dealership, which is the same thing, right? Right, Liam? Okay, so Chevy dealership. Boom. Right there. Does that weird you out that there's no sound when I place these down? I mean, I like it, but I don't know if you guys will or not. There's no cars in here. Isn't there supposed to be cars in here? What? What? Maybe I'm supposed to put the cars in there. Anyway, let's do a Ferrari dealership. I downloaded a bunch of these from the Steam Workshop. We'll do a Ferrari dealership down here so we can get our sports cars in here. Oh, yeah. So it looks like all of these, you'll have to put the props in manually, I guess? I thought it came with the cars inside them, but there's no cars in these. It's just like empty buildings. So I'll have to, like, I don't think I have a lot of props for these. So I'll have to, like, download them. So they'll be empty for the time being until we fill them up. Okay, so we've got the Ferrari one. Let's do a Volkswagen car dealership. And I'm leaving some space in between these so that we can, you know, have some, like, lots. Some car lots. So we'll have a Volkswagen one here. Ooh, that looks cool. So we'll have to have we have some bugs and stuff, like VW bugs we can put in here. What's next? Kia! Oh, this is the one Liam wanted, right? We could put a Kia dealership. Oh, this is a cool building, too. All right, so Kia dealership. That is looking great. Liam says, not the same. Ford is not the same as Chevy. Chevy is much better. Beef says rice rockets. They love rice rockets. What's that? I don't know what that is. Liam says Porsche. I don't know if I have Porsche. Let's see. We have Mercedes-Benz. Ooh, this is a big one. Look at this. I love these buildings. They're so nice. This is all from one asset creator. Made all of these dealership buildings. I forget what his name is, but he made all of these, and he did such a great job. Okay, so we have the Chevy, we have the Ferrari, we have all of these. Was that all of them? Let me look. I might have a few more. I thought I had a Ford one. Dealership. We do have a Ford one. Ford dealership. Oh, this is small. Oh, this is exactly the same as the Chevy, but it's just a different sign on the front. That's hilarious. Ford and Chevy are exactly the same, except for the sign on the front. Cool looking buildings, though. And then we have the Nissan car dealership, which is massive as well. That looks cool. That looks so realistic. I've seen so many Nissan dealerships that look just like this. And then we have CarMax. This is one I've used before. In the Lost Valley, actually. So I'll put a CarMax in here. And that's all of them. Oh, and then we have this little one. We'll put in this little one here. This is like a used car dealership. So we'll have like a little used car dealership right here. Kind of in the front. So you have your nicer ones. It kind of goes up in value. You have your nicer ones here, the Ferrari, and then it kind of goes down to CarMax and the used car dealership down here at the end. I think this looks really sharp. I'm really liking how this is laid out here. Okay, so we're going to need like parking lots for all of these, obviously. What is the best way to do this? I think parking. How are these going to fit in here? I think I'm just going to try to put these in wherever I can. And then in the other places, I'll put in some smaller ones. So maybe there's a smaller one right here. A smaller one right here. Put a smaller one right there. Smaller one right there. Maybe a couple more right in here. All right, so just more pavement out here, and then I'm actually going to pave the rest of this, I think. From here all the way down, and maybe we'll just connect the pavement up to this area here. Yeah, let's use Surface Painter and just fill in this whole pavement area. Donna's in chat saying you need a motorbike shop. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't think I have a motorbike shop asset. I'll have to look for one. V5 said, lots of GTR with nitro superchargers and custom chips. Liam says you need to leave room for the lots for the cars to park in. Yeah, so we're putting in these lots in here, and I'll do some like this. This is just going to be pavement, so it'll look like these lots are bigger than they actually are. Just fill this in. Just like this. Fill this in up to here. Fill this all in. I filled this guy in up to here, and then this will all be filled in. So we're extending our concrete our concrete corridor. I don't know what else to call this. The concrete corridor up around here. Let's fill this in too. Looking pretty cool. V5 says these rockets are heavily modified Japanese cars designed for maximum acceleration. Liam says Nissan Leaf. Yeah, I don't think I have... I don't have that many car props. What is this? I have a Nissan Altima. Oh, look at this. I can put in one Nissan Altima into my thing here. Yeah, because see, there's nothing in here. So let's put in... This is all they're selling is Nissan Altimas. So if I grab all these props... Oh, shoot. If I grab all of these props... and slide them into here... Oh, you can't see them? What? Oh, no. I can't see through the glass. Are the other ones like that? That's so weird. Hold on, let me check these other ones. Does this work the same way, or can I see? No, I can see into the other ones. I just can't see into the Nissan one. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so these Nissan ones, we'll just have to put the Nissans like out front here. Or maybe we'll put them in the back here. Yeah, these are like Nissans that they've sold already in the back. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to download a whole bunch more props so we can like fully decorate out these ones. What else? Do I have any Kias? I do have a Kia. I have a Kia Soul. Kia Soul. So we could have some Kias for here. This is all they sell is the Kia Souls. So we'll do the same kind of thing. I'll just line them up. Oh, it would be kind of cool to do like a little semicircle thing. So something like that. And then just grab these little props here. Drag them into the building. Boom. So there you go. You got all these Kia props, and I might put like a second row back in there. So if you want a Kia Soul, you just come to the Kia dealership. Look at that. All right. This is actually fun. Let me see what else I have. Kia. Do I have any Fords? I have a lot of Fords. Oh, some of these are like the Ford Country Squire. Oh, that is not a new looking car. That is not a new looking car. What is that, from like the 80s? What are you guys saying? Taco Time says there's a way better Ford dealership on the workshops called Skylines Ford. I'll have to check it out. Liam says, I would love the Mercedes, all electric, but it's $140,000 fully loaded. B5 says, also motorcycles, Ninja with superchargers and water injection. Selyang says you should build a rental car place. That is a really good idea. Rental car place. I want to save the rental car place for when we build an airport, because I like to put them over by the airport. V5 says 0 to DOA in under 3 seconds. Liam says, saying, hi, Donna. V5 says, I know a Navy corpsman who has tagged and bagged... Wait. Gotten the fastest thing on wheels. Liam says, can you change the color? Not some props you can change the color and some you can't. And I don't know which is which. Okay, so for Ford I have... Okay, if we're not using this 80s version of Ford, I don't even know what that is. We have this 2010 Ford Expedition, which is kind of old too. And this 2016 Ford C-Max Uber prop. I don't even know what that is. Ford Uber. We have a 2017 Ford Explorer. 2016 Ford Fusion. These are all pretty old cars. 2016 Ford Escape. So we have a lot of different Ford options, actually. Oh, Ford Focus. I don't have this one yet, did I? Oh, no, is this the Ford Focus? No, I think these are slightly different. Yeah, they're slightly different. Okay, so we have a Ford Focus. So the Ford, we have all of these different options here. So let me grab some of these guys. And the Ford dealership is this guy right here. So I just need to spin these guys around. Just throw them in like this. And then these, since this has like a second floor, we'll put these on the second floor. Raise these up a little bit. Just slide them right into there. It's almost perfect. Just raise them up just a touch more. Ooh, that looks so cool. All right, so yeah, lots of different options for Ford. Let's see VW. Let's see what I have for VW. Nothing. Volkswagen. Yeah, I got nothing for Volkswagen. What about Ferrari? Nothing for Ferrari. Anything for Chevy? Nothing for Chevy. Oh my goodness, we're running out of our options. What about Mercedes? I might have Mercedes. Nope, nothing for Mercedes. Okay, well those are all of our things. So I'll have to go download some more props, I think. Because I am certainly missing some props. Taco Time says, Zach, you also need the wacky, wavy, inflatable arm waving tubemen everywhere. Oh, I don't think I have those, but that's a good idea. Liam says, Taco, on sale today, come on down. Liam says, that car's from the 70s. B5 says, the tag is to identify... Selyang says, rental car places usually have locations all over the city in different spots and at the airport as well. Yes, very true. V5 says, the older cars should be for the used car dealership. I don't know if I want to spend any time on the used car dealership. Oh, you know what? We do have space here. Oh, look, we got the tank. The tank is going down the road right in front of the car dealership. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this used car dealership looks like it's selling all, what are these, Oldsmobiles? Selling something. But yeah, we have some space back here. We could throw some older cars. What was that, a Ford? Yeah, Ford Country Squire. Never heard of that before. So we could have like we could have a couple of these. Oh, these come in different colors too. So they have a bunch of these on the lot for some reason. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll look for some more props there. Liam says no Corvettes. I don't have a Corvette dealership. Oh man, all these people are looking for workers. Come on, move into this area, guys. I need this to move in and fill in so they could go to work over here. Taco Time says, wow, tank on the road? Sign of the times? Question mark. Selyang says, usually all dealers have, is that a second car lot? For like used cars, are you saying? Could be. Liam says, no Beetles? I have VW Beetles in the game, but they're just not props. Just don't have any props to use. Look at all these buses. They're just all waiting here in this line. Yeah, the good thing with these parking lots is all these people here are using the parking lots here, which is good. Selyang says you should build the electric car factory from the workshop and a regular car factory. You know, there's the car factory from the Industries DLC, but we don't have all of the stuff for that yet. Liam says Corvettes are Chevrolet. I don't think I have any Corvettes. Let me check. Nope, no Corvettes. B5 says the tank crew would be in such deep trouble, it might be years before they get yelled at. Oh, Selyang is saying all dealerships have used car lots. Yeah, you know, I found most, like, when you go to any dealership, they probably have used cars that they're selling also on the same lot. So we could probably have some used cars in here, mixed in here. Okay, so what I kind of want to do is, you know, we have these dealerships in here now. I feel like we would need some other infrastructure to go along with car dealerships. Like, you would need supporting businesses. For instance, a car wash. You know, you have these dealerships. You're going to need a place to wash all of these cars. So I actually found a really cool looking car wash on the Steam Workshop. Now I got to go find where that is. Okay, here's something. Car wash. It says Googie style. I don't know what that means. Googie style. But it's this really kind of cool car wash, and I think it looks nice. Like maybe like in this corner here, this corner area. I don't know if we should have it here or on this side. Might look better. Or maybe over here. I kind of like it back along here. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. So you can drive the cars through here and they'll get washed in the car wash. This totally reminds me of some like old-timey car washes I've seen around, you know, around different towns and stuff. So this whole area here could be the car wash. And we could put little parking spaces in here for these guys. Oh, these are kind of facing backwards to what I would want. Let me just move these around. So I can grab these, they're buildings. Spin this around. Spin this guy around. Just line it up with the edge here. Yeah, just something like that. So people can drive in and wash their cars and come out the end here. Maybe we could do like, we could do some like line work. Let me see where my lines are. If we go to networks, network, yellow line decal network. I love these. These are so cool. It allows you to draw like really cool like parking lot lines, and they're networks, so they're like super easy to manipulate and move around. But so for like right here, we could draw this as kind of like a line to like direct traffic into the car wash area. Do something like this, and then we could have maybe we'll do a second line out the back here, but this one will kind of curve around like this, and we just grab this and create this beautiful curve to let people know they need to drive out, and maybe we'll move it out to like here. Yeah, and maybe we'll duplicate this and put a second curve right there. Oop. Perfect. So line it up like that. We can even do like more lines. Maybe do arrow. These would be props. Arrows. Or, no, I think it'd be decals, I think. Yeah, I have all these cool looking arrows. Maybe we'll do yellow arrows. Okay, so we could put like a yellow arrow here. Like that. And then we could have this one go along here. Just like that. So people know, you know, go into the car wash. And we could put some like planters and stuff along here, I think maybe. But I'll have to think about that. I don't know how crazy I'll go with the trees and stuff. I kind of like just the pavement look of everything. Look at how busy this whole area is getting. I love it. Oh, look at it. Looks like these people are still asking for workers. 30 workers, 8 workers, but these guys are fully employed, which is good. Oh, this only needs 12 workers. Oh, this only needs 3 workers. There's only 3 workers at the Chevy dealership. That seems kind of low. How many work at the Ferrari? Oh, 16 workers work at Ferrari. Okay. Selling says you need mechanic garages, oil change, loops, tire centers are needed as well. Oh, those are all great ideas. Taco Time says Zach's car prop game is rather weak, to be honest. Yes, I know, Taco Time. I know. Selling says the car's factory will send stuff out to your dealerships. Yeah, good point. We should do that eventually, but I'm not ready to do a factory yet. I'm just going to do the dealerships first. V5 says, by the way, the Mini with a fighter plane engine got to 100 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. That is quick. Liam says, the need for speed. That's a good video game, by the way. Have you guys played that? It's like a car. I don't know if you guys play car video games, like the racing ones. I've always liked them, but I had to stop myself from playing racing games because I noticed it affected my driving in real life. You know, like I would play this game where I would be like speeding throughout the city, and then I would like start driving my car in real life, and I would be just like automatically be going super fast, and was like, I cannot play those games anymore. So I don't know. You have to be careful with video games sometimes. Holy cow, I'm making so much money in this city. I'm already up to $700,000. Let's go. Looking good. Taco Time says you need a Black Ice air freshener store. Are those actual stores that sell those air fresheners? Here, you know what? I want to write down Taco Time suggestion. Hold on. Let me get out some notes here. Okay, so Taco Time said mechanics, oil change, tire center. I think I have some of these, but I'm going to look. Liam says you want new car smell. B5 says got to get the supercharges and custom chips someplace. There also should be an off-road truck, people. Liam says I see no one has mentioned Tesla. B5 says they want F250s or 350s with winches and mud tires and transmissions with super low gears. We could sell those on the Ford dealership, though. Not many Teslas on military bases. Liam says maybe in California. B5 says not having a plug-in for our vehicle kind of makes Tesla not as attractive. Yeah, that's my whole deal with Teslas, too. Or, you know, just like electric vehicles. It's like, I think electric vehicles are great, but they're just not for everybody. Like, unless you have a lifestyle where you can plug in your vehicle in your garage overnight, which is not a lot of people have that. And especially not people on military bases. They don't have that. They don't have that capability. They're like living in dormitories and stuff. Where are they going to plug in their Teslas? I don't know. So anyway, that's my whole deal on electric vehicles. I think they're like great for people who have the infrastructure, but if you don't, you're kind of out of luck. Let's see. Liam says, you have charging stations. Maybe not in the wilderness in Canada, they don't. P5 says, I've never seen a charging station on any base, and you cannot easily carry a spare charge like you can with gas. Liam says, you can have them near the base. Liam is a big fan of electric vehicles. Maybe we'll put one in here. Do I have a Tesla? Tesla something? I don't have a Tesla dealership, but I have this Tesla supercharging station. So we'll put this in. We'll put in the charging station. Well, we can put it in right on the corner here, because it's nice and small. So there you go, Liam. We got our Tesla charging station looking good right over here. So you can get your Tesla charged up, and if you don't want that, you can go to the Shell right next door. Okay, we already have an auto parts store right on the corner here, which is super convenient. But I think I do have a garage. I think I recently downloaded it. Let me look. Garage. Not there. White Castle. Let's put in another restaurant. I know we put all these restaurants in before, but we still have commercial demand, so maybe we'll put in some more. I could put in a White Castle restaurant right here. I feel like this is a good spot for some fast food, right on this corner across the street from the car wash. Do you guys know what White Castle is? It's a fast food restaurant. We don't have any here in Arizona, I don't think. But the sign here says chicken rings, BBQ sliders, veggie, 99-cent only. But yeah, it's just a fast food restaurant. I've actually never been to one. I have an extra sign here, but it already has a sign, so we're good. So yeah, we'll put in another little fast food there. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I am looking for... Look at this! It's a bowling lane! Oh, I'm getting so distracted. But yeah, bowling would be so awesome. Where should I just put it on along the strip here? I think it would be cooler, like nearer by the beach. Maybe, oh, right here. Let's put the bowling right here. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, I've never had a bowling alley in City Skylines, and I saw this on the workshop. And I was like, this is great. We could have a bowling alley right here. It's next to our street full of like bars and stuff. So it's just another cool thing for the military personnel to do when they're off base. I think this is going to be really cool. So we have like a little bowling area here. I need to leave room here for parking. So I can't do too much stuff because all of these places need parking. Shoot, he doesn't have any water. Get water out like that. And let me just throw in some parking just so I don't forget. Yeah, it'd be ideal if I could put it like side by side like this. Put one here. Can I fit another one in here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough room for another one. So we just have the one parking here. And maybe that will have to do it for this block. Maybe we'll put another one here. Just so I remember. Oh, I can't. That's... how am I going to do this? All right, let's do... Hold on. Let's put the road in first. We'll put like a 1U road in here. Right up this side here. Like that. Perfect. We'll get the parking lot in right there. Oh, that's so much better. You know what? Let's do that over here, too. That way it can be right behind the bowling alley. So I can put a road up just like this. Oh, this is so much better. And then this will go along. Oh, I'll just move this one. Yeah, I think, you know, it kind of... This building overlaps it anyway. So we should have done this to begin with. All right, and so then this is right next to the bowling alley. I think that makes a lot more sense. What happened to the water over here? Why is this not doing anything? There we go. I don't know what that was all about. All right, we're still looking for infrastructure for our car dealership area over here. Because we got bowling. Oh, I have a sign. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a sign that goes with this. Let's put it right on the corner so everybody can see it. What? What? It's not... Something's not right with this sign. This sign is obviously not working. Oh, I wish I had a cool bowling sign. Maybe I'll look for a bowling sign on the workshop. Anyway. Got a new medical center. Let's don't need that. Oh, I do have... This is a car repair shop. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, where are we going to put the repair shop? I mean, maybe back behind here. Maybe we have a way... You know, maybe we have this road come back like this. Or maybe we have the repair shop like right back here. That's a good idea. All right, let's go ahead and grab this road here. And let's have it come back along the back. Okay, so I'm going to come off this interchange because it's already here. We'll just have this come all the way along the back. Actually, I don't think it needs to go that far back. Why can't I do this? Okay, let's try this again. Right there. Okay, this is perfect. This goes right along the back here. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so we can do the repair shop. That's connected up. We can put a repair shop right back in here. And how does this look? And I found this in the Steam Workshop. I really like this. I don't know if this is like a real thing. It says Lucky Car Company. And there's some guy on the front. I assume this is like the owner. It looks like this is someplace in like Europe. It's kind of a cool looking... Looks like a repair shop. See, there's like a car. They're like fixing the tires in the garage. Yeah, so some kind of repair shop kind of a thing. So we can take our surface painter and just paint this in here. So this will all be like the parking lot for this little building. And we'll put some like broken down cars and stuff back in there. I could like detail this up off stream. But yeah, so we have a little repair shop for this whole area. I think it's pretty cool. Liam says Kumar goes to White Castle. You know what? I've never actually seen that movie. Is it funny? V5 says I've always wanted to try White Castle. Liam says they just built the largest White Castle in Orlando. Really? Have you been there before? V5 says, I almost got to go there 4 or 5 times, but never fully got to White Castle. Selying says, you need a movie theater. Liam says, I'm not bowling anymore. And then crying face. What? Liam, you used to bowl all the time. What happened? Why aren't you bowling? Selying says they have a bowling alley on the workshop based off the one in Canada. Really? That would be good for our Canadian city. V5 says bowling is so 1980s. Nowadays, it's axe throwing, VR gaming, and straggly archery. I don't get the archery thing personally. Selying says, have you ever built a racetrack in this game? No, I have not, but I've always wanted to build a racetrack. And someone who watches my channel named Kylie just built a racetrack because I saw it on, I think Kylie posted it on my Discord. But yeah, it's really made me want to build a racetrack, but I've never built one before. That would be really cool. I think I need to download some mods to make that work. Liam says I need a movie theater. V5 says Canadian, British, German troops who get sent to the States are in their own country. It's illegal as there's only chance. Shooting range with all the weapons we can never shoot in our own countries. We do have a shooting range. I put it on the military base. It's over here. It's next to our training academy that we built over here. This lovely shooting range. But I want to do another shooting range that's a little bit more realistic than this. This is not the most realistic shooting range. And they're shooting right towards Tent City, which is not very realistic. But I don't know. Why did we decide to do that? That seems a little wonky. Liam says you need a Jiffy Loop. Let me see. I think maybe I downloaded something else here. No, I think that's all I have for the moment. I'll have to look for an oil change center and a tire center because I don't think I have anything for that. Tire center? Oh, we have Canadian Tire. That's not really a tire center, is it? You have the Canadian Tire one. Oil change. I don't know. Does Canadian Tire have stores in Indonesia? Is that a thing? Taco's Time says you need to build a racetrack. Okay, maybe we'll do a racetrack. I love racetracks. Selying says you need assets to make the horse or the car racetracks. B5 says not a civilian one for guns. You cannot shoot in the military and are not entitled to. Yeah, I don't have an oil change building either. V5 says the troops will pay big time to shoot all the cool guns. V5 says Canadian Tire has tires, but it's not really a thing outside the U.S. Yeah, I'll look. I'm pretty sure there's some other cool tire shops on the workshop, so I'll look and see what I can find. Let me just fill in the rest of this pavement here. So it's all paved in. Okay, that looks great. And then, you know, I found some other cool stuff over here. Look at this. We almost have $1 million. This is so awesome. I did find some other cool buildings for the military base. I found this. It's called Ammunition. It's an ammunition shop. But, you know, for the military base, we'll just say it's where you go to get your bullets for your guns. So there's actually a couple different versions of this. There's a 2x2 and a 3x2. And this is a 3x2 as well. So I don't know what these look like. But these function as commercial, I think. And I thought they would look cool, like, down here. Maybe we could put a bunch of them down here. Although this will cause some traffic. Maybe we don't want them there. We would want them nearby this residential would be good. Maybe we could put them down over here. Yeah, we'll put them down over here. We'll put a couple of these in. And they're like little shops. Ammunition. You know, these look cool. I don't like two of these next to each other, so we'll delete one of these and replace it with this one. What's the difference between this one? Oh, this is just the small... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so I could have just the small one. I could even put this like this. That's kind of cool. You could just like triple them up. Yeah. So we needed a place to have just, you know, you go get your guns, you get your bullets, you can get it at ammunition. And I wonder, that's my gun shop. And I do have some crate. Look at this. I have weapons crates. Look it. We can have like crates of weapons that we set up outside the gun shop. Look at, we got, so they're selling these guns. You got all these guns out here for all your military people. So I think, like, yeah, like when you get to the base, you know, you have to go pick up your gun. You do it here at ammunition. Look at, they have all your guns just ready to go. Here, I have an empty box here. So this is a box. Someone already took the guns out of here. I mean, I don't know how they do it at the military base, but I imagine it's something like this. Sellying says they do have tire centers at Canada Tire, but Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's Wholesale Club have them as well, and arcades like Chuck E. Cheese or Dave and Buster's. Liam says Firestone. Oh, Firestone would be cool if I could find a Firestone one asset. B5 says we get military ammo from bunkers surrounded by earthen berms in special compounds separated from the main part of the base. Oh, so it's not like this? Sellying says Bass Pro Shops would be perfect on the base as they sell guns. I don't think I have a Bass Pro Shop. That would be a cool thing to get too. Yeah, I don't have Bass Pro Shop. V5 says the crates would last about 30 minutes. Taco Type says, take a gun, leave a gun. That would be cool. V5 says, yeah, we get the gun from the armory, which is in a larger building. There's no pile of guns we just grab from. Liam says, no one needs guns. All right. Well, I think we got a lot done today. We have this whole new section we've expanded out here. We've fully completed this residential area. Oh my goodness, we're already up at maximum residential demand. How did that happen? We still have really low unemployment, even lower unemployment than when we started. Unemployment looks super balanced across all of our levels of employment. Let's look at our population. Population is kind of stabilized at this 11,000 mark. We're making tons of money. We have over $1 million, but mostly probably thanks to this oil rig area over here, which we still need to expand out. Our airfield is looking good. Looks like it's making money. Is it making money? It has $5,000 of expenses, but I bet we're making more than that in just exports. Yeah, so I think this is a good place to stop for today. And yeah, I'm back to daily streams now, so I'll be back every single day doing different games, and we'll see what else is next for our military base. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody have a great week. I hope you guys had a great holiday, those of you guys who had a holiday today. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Selling. Oh, Greg. Hi, Greg. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Taco Time. Thank you, everybody who's here today. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.